is Crispy, and welcome to Clinical Trial. Oh my god, that's loud. Clinical Trial, right, is a game about testing drugs, apparently. I'll be real with you, I don't know what more past that this game is about, but apparently it's about testing drugs. Also, for some reason, full screen for this game does not work. Like, I'm being so dead serious. I just tried it twice, it doesn't work. So, I'm opting to do this. I'm just gonna edit it on you guys' end, so that on my end, the top bar is there, but on your end, it's not. Let's just hope that the rest of the game just is not affected by this. Anyway, week 1 Wednesday. That could also just be an RPG Maker thing, because I believe this is an RPG Maker game. It's a sign-in sheet, but is anyone here? I'm not doing special voices, by the way. A landline, it's on. I got a potted plant. It's huge. I got this game recommended through TikTok, and smile, you're on camera. I was curious. It's an aquarium with fish, snails, and shrimps. Magazines. The most recent cover date I see is 2002. Interesting. The trash can is empty, just like myself. Policies, procedures, notices. I'm not reading all that. Alright, so this has to be set in 2025, no doubt. Neurocena. Better starts today. It's 4:45. The place is probably closing soon. File cabinets, they're locked. Inline. Sign-in sheet. Forbidden chair. Say something about the computer. Nope, okay. Plant, surprisingly, it's real. Looks like an escape door. It's locked. Should try to get someone's attention instead of barging in. What do you want me to do? Oopsie. Okay, X is just a button. Okay. Oh, I should probably ding the bell, right? Please ring for service. Ring the bell? Yes. Oh. Is that is that what's his name? Josh Hutcherson? Hello. Hi, I'm Angel. You here for the clinical trial? Yep. The flyer's in your hand. True. May I see it? Oh, sure. Just for information on the backside. Whoa. Do you have ADHD? Participants wanted for clinical trial. Offered by Neurocena. $1,000. See terms and conditions on the bag. This poster is something different, bro. Good God, I can't see. This is a lot of graphic for this, like, you know, all these words. What is this study about? Researchers are developing a new medication similar to existing dextroamphetamines. Got it. And longer lasting doses. Who can participate? Healthy adults aged 18 to 55 years old with suspected or diagnosed attention deficit disorder. Amazing. Or attention deficit hyperactivity disorder. Did I just say disorder? Whatever, bro. What is expected of participants? Attend 8 study visits at a research site for 8 consecutive weeks. Receive injectable medication and have blood labs drawn at each visit. For more information, I'm not reading that. Medical form intake. Do I have to actually sign that? Yep, okay. There was a backside. I just drew on it on the bus over here. Oh, no wonder. I was like, why in the world? Oh, she has ADHD. I get it. She was doodling on it because she has ADHD. Okay, whatever. That's quite all right. Why should take a minute to fill that out? If you could give me your insurance card as well. Oh, geez, do I have it? Here. At usmed.gov. Angel Martinez. Date of birth 1980 something. Well, I'm assuming you have to be over the age of 18, right? And if the magazines are dated 2002, then I'm not gonna try it. No, I'm not doing math. Never mind. Well, she'd had to be at least 20 years if this is 2002, right? Oh, well, we don't know the other digit. I'm sorry. Never mind. I'm stupid. Well, no. Hold on. Because if she's a... No, forget it. Arg's been yada yada. I'm not reading all that. Eligibility must be verified at time of service. Failure to obtain prior authorization refusal. Sorry. No problem. Is your last name Martinez with a Z? The end is cut off. Yeah, with a Z. That seems really important. That they would talk about. Okay, whatever. All right, fill it out, and we'll go from there. It seems really important that they would bring this up, and my mother is calling me. Don't worry, guys. You didn't miss anything. My apologies. All right. He just walked around from here over. Oh, you can't see my mouse. Wait. Okay, never mind. Whatever. Forget it, bro. Yep, here. I'm just gonna try to not do that. I'm going to confirm your information and ask you some questions to verify your eligibility. Okay? Your name, one more time. Angel Martinez. Date of birth? February 9th, 1987. Is the address you provided here correct? Yeah, she hesitated. The emergency contact? Aiden? Yeah. Angel, Aiden? What's your relation? Roommate? Are you currently taking any other medications? No. None? None. Do you drink? Not really. Do you smoke? No. What did he just write? What's your height? 5'1". What's your weight? Oof, I don't know. 113. Sound about right? That works. Dang, 113? Jesus. No, that's kind of bad, isn't it? I mean, that's like really I'm not gonna say that's underweight, because I know there's some people that are light like that, but like that's a really low amount, is it not? Have you been diagnosed with ADHD? I was in the process, then I lost my insurance. Do you suspect you have ADHD? Oh yeah. I mean, not so much the H, but I guess they like made it all the same thing recently. That's correct. You're saying yours leans more towards inattentive as opposed to hyperactive? Definitely. Do you have trouble focusing on tasks that require concentration? Sometimes. Do you have difficulty seeing through long-term plans or completing projects? Yes. Do you struggle with managing your time on a day-to-day basis? Yep. Do you describe your personal space as disorganized or messy? My roommates would describe it that way. Is that a yes or a no? I guess yeah. Yes. Find yourself giving up quickly or becoming frustrated easily? It depends. Yes. Okay. Are you with needles? Needles. Did you read the flyer? Oh, gotta stop reading after the $1,000 part. Yep, that's real. Do a lot of these trial things. That's okay. This is a study for a once-a-week injectable drug. The target audience is those with attention disorders, but the manufacturer is also looking into its applications as an antipsychotic. Oh. One of the bigger problems the psychiatrists run into with this cohort people with a oh, okay, I'm sorry. Oof. The dashes, I forgot our spaces. I completely okay. One of the bigger problems psychiatrists run into with this cohort, people with ADHD, is medication compliance. Hope is that taking medication weekly or bi-weekly as opposed to once or twice daily will increase adherence. I don't know if that will work though. Remembering to do something every day and remembering to do it once a week are similar problems to me. Like, I need to keep track of the date and do the thing at a certain time by myself either way. I feel like it's way harder to remember weekly and monthly stuff in some ways. Well, I'm inclined to agree. The far-off-end goal is actually an implantable device. Pretty hard not to comply then, right? I guess it would be. Before pharmaceutical companies will invest money in a formula that's supposed to be wow. Before pharmaceutical companies will invest money in a formula that's supposed to be effective for months, it has to be proven this formula can be effective for even 1 week. Oh, okay. So I'll ask you again. How do you feel about needles? I don't love them, but I'll do it. I'll do it. I mean, yeah, I'm here. Let's do it. Okay. I've done worse for less money. That doesn't... Okay. Which is work for food service. So she covered up. So, okay. So she doesn't like needles. I'm gonna make a sly guess. Because I know that this game apparently handles like darker tones from what I saw on the page. I'm gonna assume that the thing that she's trying to hide is that she has a bad past with needles, because she might have a bad past with needles because she's been on drugs before. I should be watch what I say because I really want this video to be monetizable whenever I become monetized. But like, I'm assuming she's had problems before with substances. Anyway, which is work food service. Working food service is what I'm referring to. I would also assume that for her to do worse for money means she's done some sort of like maybe physical job, if you catch my drift, bro. I don't know. Working food service is what I was referring to. Understood. Follow me to the back when you're ready. So I'm gonna be real. I don't know entirely what type of game this is. I just saw like 6 posts for on it for 6 posts for it on TikTok, and I had nothing left to say past that. It's a chair, but probably not the one I'm supposed to sit in. Trash can with a sharps container on the wall next to it. Okay, sharps. Swaps combos, tongue depressors, and applicators. So it really is a doctor's office. Take a seat. They gave me an option. Balanced Rock by Hiram Levette. He's got better work than this. But from the 90s by the looks of it. So all the technology is old. But she says it's from the 90s, meaning this has to be the 2000s, because if she was, let's say she was born in like the early 2000s, I mean the early 1980s, that means this is a 20-year-old, you know what I mean? And I'm gonna assume because, you know, her name's Angel, that this is a lady. So I'm assume, let's say this is the early, I mean, even if this is the late 80s, it's still gonna be sometime in the early 2000s. But I don't know. Were people in the early 2000s calling the 90s or the 80s and the 90s and the 80s? Well, no, I guess they were, right? Whatever, bro. I'm asking stupid questions. I'm just trying to understand. We're off by taking your vitals. I think I just completely forgot to read, by the way. Start by taking your vitals. Hold your arm out for me, please. I want y'all to understand. I don't do visual novels that often. 98.2. You run a cold. I am cold. Pulse of 65. It's like a minute to register, which means it's somewhat weak. I am somewhat weak. 82/55. Your blood pressure is below average too. I am below average. Each week before the injection, we'll take a blood panel to monitor some of your levels. Got it? Okay, I'm going to touch your arm. No, let me rephrase. Can I touch your arm? Yes. He asked for permission. The veins are quite faint. I always get glowing reviews from medical people. I'm generally pretty good at this, but I can't promise it won't hurt. Okay. Wait, will I still be able to go into work after this? My shift starts in an hour. You should be fine. Just making sure. Kinda don't want to go. Make a fist for me. There we go. Alright, 1, 2. Your blood flow is on the slow side. Are you alright? Yeah. I'm sure knowing medical stuff will probably help a lot with this story, but I don't, so I'm just going off of what I know. I'll remove the needle and wrap your elbow now. Okay. Blood is drawn in intravenously from the veins. This medication is delivered intramuscularly via the deltoid muscle. We're sure a bit further up for me. Alright. 1, 2. Done. How are you? Barely felt that at all. That was pretty smooth. Good. Let me bandage the injection site as well. Wait, it's not bleeding at all. I'll pass if that's cool. Fine by me. You may put your jacket back on. So what's next? That's it. You go about your business. Pay attention to how you're feeling. Benefits, adverse, side effects. Anything at all? Oh, pay attention to how you're feeling. Benefits, adverse, side effects. Anything at all. I promise you guys I can read. Make note of it and tell me about it next time. It's 4:45 Wednesday. Does the same time work for you a week from now? I kind of don't know because my work schedule changes all the time. Let's say yeah. Okay, I'll see you then. Bye. Birds. Oh, not yet. When will you open your commissions? So she's an artist on Twitter. Cool. This isn't even Twitter. Not yet. Always draw such good shapes. I would love if you drew some foxes someday. No pressure though. Okay, there's no scrolling. Man, I can't even get like RP as an artist. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm trying to get used to the. You come in at 6 o'clock? Okay. You come early, 5 a.m. inventory. Okay. Why not here? Overslept it. I'm sorry. No excuse. Oh. So your team just doesn't like her at all. Is there anything you can? Okay, so up doesn't do anything. Left doesn't. Left opens this. Right opens this. Down opens this. And I have to. You know what's weird? Is I have to keep pressing it multiple times. Also, I should say this, if you're new here, I usually have face cam on, but for certain games I'm not doing that. This is one of them because I'd rather you see everything than see me. So, made it in time. Oof. Let me just spit this gum out. I just did that. She's so real. Throw away the gum. Okay, let's ring the bell. I don't know. Can I walk in? I should maybe I'll start barging in. Can I just barge in anyway, Angel? Okay, no. It's like an escape door is locked. Also, apparently this game is 3 hours. Don't expect me to get through all 3 hours in one video. This will probably be like a 2-parter. Hello, Angel. Hi, I'm gonna check the sign-in sheet, dude. It's Lee. Right, Lee, right. I can read your jacket. Sorry I'm late. Not a problem. How have you been feeling? Oh, I'm okay. You? Fine, thank you. But I meant with respect to the medication, specifically. Oh, the same. Honestly, I sort of forgot until today. Wish I had something to report. Fine. It's expected that the effects, if any, will be minor during the first week. Oh? To use an analogy, when neurons travel down synaptic pathways in the prefrontal cortex, they're like water over stone. They slowly erode the ground and create channels which eventually which eventually become creeks, streams, and rivers. The infrastructure of the brain in people who have ADHD can seem unusual from an urban planning perspective. There's no flood control in the plains. There's no irrigation system in the city. There's a dam by the school grounds that's ready to burst. Uh-huh. You feel like you're parched when you need water and you're drowning when you want to be dry. Right. You want the water to flow in predictable volumes at certain times and places so you can regulate it. But changing that doesn't happen overnight. Must be if that was convoluted. No, I get the idea. I know about dopamine and stuff. Lower brain good, ADHD brain bad. I get that you're being facetious, but to be very clear, I don't think that's the case. It begs questions such as, who's the city planner in this extended metaphor? Who gets to decide the landscape wasn't fine the way it naturally was? What if you enjoyed swimming, metaphorically? Oh yeah, I don't know about enjoy, but I'm good at swimming upstream, metaphorically. Some of my patients who were drowning as kids are excellent at treading water as adults, you know? I sure do. Well, I'll set up in the back. Follow me when you're ready. I'm so glad they gave me more chance to look at, like a second chance to look at stuff. I didn't sign it last time, guess I don't need to. Okay. While you're on camera. Who's watching the camera? Is it him? 450? Let me just check one more time. Magazines, trash can, nothing but gum. Okay, good. I'm just making sure, man, because... Okay. I guess, bro. Have a seat. So if he's not watching the cameras, that means there's someone else in the building. Like last time, please take your jacket off when you sit down. Alright. We'll start with your vitals again. Hold your arm for me, please. Your arm out for me, please. My reading is amazing, guys. Hush. Temperature of 98.5. Close to 75. Higher than last time. May have ran here. You must have to get your shift soon, right? Oh no, I don't work tonight. I just figured you guys probably close at 5 o'clock. That's true, but no need to run next time. I'll be here. You come in earlier next week. My shifts are usually either 10 to 4 or 6 to 12. Odd. This time is kind of like safe either way. Actually, no, 10 to 4 is actually normal. Although, unless she's talking about like PM to AM, I hate the idea of working at night, dude. I see. 57/57. Blood pressure is similar. For the blood lab, was there anything unusual last time? That I don't know. I'm just a data collector here. Oh, knowing these results could bias one or both of us in some way. How? This is a standard double blind study parameter. The Y is beyond my pay grade. Huh. Okay, I'm going to touch your arm. No, may I touch your arm? Yes. Sorry, I forget the script. My employer is very particular about the script. Is there like a lawsuit? That Y is above my pay grade too. You could touch my arm. There's that vein. It's barely visible. Take a fist, please. Alrighty. Don't expect me to do a woman's voice at all. Here we go. And 1, 2. Okay. Makes me a little queasy, but I'm fine. Used to donate plasma for money, so you don't anymore? Made me too faint to go into work after. Passed on the clock a couple times. Move the needle and wrap your arm now. Hey. Hey. Yes. Do you have any other color bandages like purple or blue? I do not. Alright, okay, just making sure. More needle? This is the medication itself. Right. Your sleeve up, please. Your shirt sleeve up, please. 1, 2. Oh. Not as smooth as last time, I guess. I mean, it was still pretty smooth. Shall I bandage the injection site? No, I think it's fine, thanks. Just checking. You can put your jacket back on then. That was a requirement for them to have to bandage it because, you know, I mean, it's like an open spot. There's kind of like an icy burn this time. That would probably be the lubricating agent, not the active ingredients. Again, please note any changes you observe this week and report them to me. Same thing next week, right? Uh-huh. Approximately. Yeah, see you. Seriously, he looks like Josh Hutcherson, dude. Week 3 Wednesday. Oh, who are you? Who are you? Oh, brother. Kitchen and bakery? He works at a bakery? Got a nosebleed on the bus. That's interesting. New tissues. Whoa. This music just kicked in. Wow, the game just got a whole new. I got some over here. Thank you. No problem. Wow, I love your hair. Thanks, it's kind of uneven. No, you did it yourself? It's pretty good. I miss having colored hair. You go to Ackerton? You look artsy. This is definitely the early 2000s. Nah, like either, no. Either the early 2000s or like the 2010s. It might be the 2010s, low-key. Because, bro. Dude, her art style is like indicative of something I would have seen back in my youth, dude. Like my way youth. You got me. Or well, I used to. I'm at their beauty school extension down the street. Oh yeah, I've heard of that. You want to do makeup? Yep. And then sometimes I come and do cosmetics for the theater kids over on your guys' campus. My dream job would be doing special effects for like horror movies and stuff. You know, around Halloween when the country fair does their haunted mazes, those guys in costumes who chase you and stuff. Huh. I went a couple years ago, now I think. It's me. That's my work. Oh, that's cool. Oh, I gotta go. But maybe I'll see you here again. Bye, cutie. Oh, you're okay. Oh, ooh. Baby, won't you come my way? Baby, won't you come my way? Oh yeah, we couldn't say Angel up a song, bro. If I had even half that energy. Oh, okay. Throw away the tissue. Interesting. That's an interesting decision that they decided to have me make, low-key. Adriana Ortega is the most recently signed name. The eye has a heart for a dot. Her name is Adriana Ortega, then. Or it's the easiest to assume. 4:55, so we're 5 minutes later than before. Sorry. Day. Okay. I'm back. Hi, Lee. Hope I'm not too late. You're not. I'll set up in the clinic room. Follow me when you're ready. Okay. She write my name in yellow hearts. Oh my gosh. Lee, what are you doing? How's your week been? Fine. You? Pardon me. Let me specify. Now that you've received 2 doses, we'll start doing the follow-up questionnaire. I'll administer the questionnaire every other week from here on out. Okay. In the past 2 weeks, have you noticed a change in your ability to complete tasks in the home or workplace? Nope. Past 2 weeks, have you noticed time passing more slowly? I don't think so. Let's assume all these questions refer to the past 2 weeks. Okay. Have you experienced heightened anxiety? I mean, yeah, but I've kind of, whoa. Yeah, but I've kind of got some stuff going on in my life right now. I don't think it's because of this drug or whatever. You had what you would describe as an anxiety or panic attack? Well, yeah, but again, have you experienced delusions, hallucinations, or paranoia? I don't think so. Have you exhibited increased signs of depression, including fatigue, apathy, or general malaise? I guess these questions kind of suck, no offense. Well, I'm inclined to agree. I'm not the one writing the questions, I'm just a mid-level obligated to ask them. What is it you were struggling with specifically? It's on the questionnaire? It's not. I'd rather not get into it. Understood. Shall we proceed? Yeah. Let me just get some gloves. So there is a slight plausibility that that girl we just saw would be a hallucination. It's a possibility, but we're not gonna say definitely yet, because why would I? We did get the napkin, but I won't say that that's proof all around that she exists. You know what I mean? So we'll see. We'll begin by taking your vitals as usual. Hold your arm out for me, please. "98, and you have goosebumps. I forgot my jacket this morning. Pulse of 68. If you were 58. Have you been tested for orthostatic hypotension? No. Do you ever get dizzy spells when you stand up? Yes. Do you have, oh man, I have a friend with this, dude. What a nice, the girl I know who has it is actually really lovely, but I don't know, I forgot what it's called specifically, but she needs salt in order to stand up without passing out, but I forgot what it's called. I think it, actually, no, it's literally hypertension, my fault. They just said it. Whatever, bro. Most PCPs should be able to help you with that. Oh, really? I've never tried that. Can you get, like, a prescription? PCP? A primary care physician can help you with that. Oh, no, I don't have one of those. Not for the blood draw. I'm gonna touch, excuse me, you can touch my arm. Thank you. He's very, he keeps making that mistake, which makes me wonder if it was like a recent thing. That, you know what I mean? That seems like a very deliberate detail to add. that he says, I'm going to touch your arm, and she has to keep saying, no, you can, or no, I'm going to touch your arm. He keeps saying, oh no, I mean, can I touch your arm? And at some point, she's just like, yeah, go ahead. It doesn't let him finish. I feel like that's gonna come important, right? Make a fist, please. Let's find that vein. There it is. Ready? And 1, 2. My God, they must have spent ages animating the reach over animation for them to keep doing this like 3 times. What does having slow blood flow mean anyway? Could be a couple different things. Weak heart, vicious blood, constricted veins. My God, I can't read. As long as you feel okay, there's nothing to worry about. Define okay. Where are those bandages? Here we are. Now the injection. You roll your shirt sleeve up. Wait, something's been bothering me. Yes? That in the syringe looks different than the last 2 times. Ooh, good pull, good pull. I didn't even realize that. Yeah, it looks different. Fluid isn't the same color. Correct. I mean, that's weird, right? Why is it different? It's the same thing. Nuh-uh. No, it's not. It's the exact same thing. It's clearly not. What's going on? My understanding is the pharmaceutical company changed vial manufacturers. This vial manufacturer works with a distributor who ships their products to 72 degrees Fahrenheit instead of 70. Which is completely ridiculous, and it changes the color of the reagent in the vial. The formula is identical. It's not changed at all. Identical does not mean the same. Hold on. Identical doesn't mean the same. I think, right? No, I'm sorry. I'm thinking similar doesn't mean the same. Sorry. I've had to explain this so many times this week. Please excuse me for getting so angry. But hold on. How can that be true? Because there's only one name on the list. You haven't had to say anything about this because there's only one name on the sign-up sheet, and it's the girl from before. That's the only other name. So he's lying. He has to be. What? It's just I didn't think you were mad. You seem the exact same as always. My effect may be a bit flat, or so I'm told. It was a little funny. I'm sorry. I don't mind. Let's keep going. Thank you. Your sleeve then, please. 1, 2. What'd I do? It really felt like it burnt more this time. I've heard similar things a lot this past week. I thought she was the same. Okay? Okay. Whew. Sorry. Whew. Sorry. It's partly my job, I guess. I'm struggling with it. I mean, you asked earlier. Food services seems tough. My manager really yanks me around. A lot of the house staff are college kids, so they get priority scheduling around their classes, and they call out a lot too. I get stuck picking up their slack and covering for them with 0 notice. I mean, they're in college. I mean, yeah, I mean, they're in college. One of them is kind of a creep too. Never mind, that's not something college students should have. Is it so? They'll have me work past midnight and then come in at 6 the next morning. Oh, not 10. Sometimes 6, sometimes 10. So it's hard to make plans or appointments or do anything else really. Even though it's technically part-time, they'll still schedule me 6 days in a row, so it's like the level of unpredictability can be very disruptive to life. Unless I know exactly what I'm doing and when I'm going to do it. Yeah, that makes about much sense. I mean, I thought that came along with autism. I didn't know if they came with ADHD as well. I've got my schedule in this note in my wallet. Gym, work, bed. Hello, you. What does it say? You have read? On the right, I can't tell what that says. File? No, I can't. Okay, whatever, I'm not trying. So, walked? Whatever, bro. I'm not doing that anymore. His handwriting is horrible. He's really organized. He's easy to keep track of, which is the point. Speaking of schedules, it's past 5 o'clock. We make it to work on time? Oh no, I actually came from work. I'll get out of your hair though. Oh, very well. See you next week then. See ya. I think I read that in like the slightly wrong voice, but it's fine. I'm not sorry. I told you I can read. Oh, that's nice. Dog, cute. Such big eyes like this. Tis adorable though. Hair's breadth. Hair's breadth? How's mom? Dramatic. Still doesn't want to talk to you. It's taking out on us. I'm sorry. What? How? What is up with parent? Okay, whatever. Is it a pen in the back? Envelopes, soda, napkins? I mean, tissues. I'm just trying to see if there's anything in her room that like is indicative of like anything bad. Alright, I guess we'll go to sleep, because why not? Week 4, Wednesday. Oh, sorry again, man, I'm yawning. It's 5 o'clock already. Hello, Angel. Hi, Lee. Can you wait a few minutes? I'm finishing something up. Okay, maybe I'll look around. Never signed in. No need, that's for regular patients. I'm literally a regular patient. I come in weekly. On camera. The aquarium. Would you be interested in learning about fire shrimp? Absolutely. They're gonna make me learn about shrimp. Thank you guys. It's totally how I wanted to spend my Tuesday. Okay, hold on. Fire shrimp, genus Lismata, are peaceful omnivores from the Indo-Pacific region. Our office's 200-gallon saltwater tank hosts 2 pairs of fire shrimp. They're easy to spot from their deep red coloration and bright white appendages. You help take care of the tank? There was a maintenance guy who would come in when I first started here, but after admin realized I do it for free, he stopped showing up. It's a lot of work. Once the tank is stable, it's not too bad. Feeding, cleaning the glass, emptying the skimmer cup, testing levels, changing out the water, checking out the filter, the lights, buying coral and rocks. Fire shrimp are opportunistic scavengers. They'll eat pellets, brine, algae, and vegetables. I can even hand feed them a little bit of my lunch if I bust up the stepladder. They're hermaphroditic. Wow. Hermaphroditic. Sorry. Whoa. My gosh, I'm stupid. Hermaphroditic. They act as males or females depending on where they are in the molting cycle. We are fortunate to have such a large tank, and more fortunate still to have pairs who get along. What about the other critters? The snails and the fish? Oh, they're alright. Originally they were bigger fish, but they would attack the shrimp, so I dispose of them. Oh. Admin insisted they needed variety and couldn't be just shrimp, so I let a few fish and turbo snails stay. Fire shrimp are quite shy by nature. They love to hide. You can tell they are happy if they're eating and active. They're really cute. That too. You could take it your personal place too? No, I spend more of my waking hours here than at home, so yeah, I haven't felt like I should keep a pet for the same reason. At least these ones can live here with you. Not pet here on your jacket? God, it's everywhere, huh? My roommate's cat. They love me, but I don't get, I don't get, kitty custody if we split ways. We finish up. Can you wait a little longer? Yeah, no worries. So, we just learned about, oh my gosh, dude. Hermaphrodite shrimp. Lovely. What's in here? The trash can is empty. I'd be concerned if it wasn't. I just emptied it before you came. That would imply that he saw the gum and he saw the tissue from before, and he didn't think to ask about the tissue. Low-key. If he, I'm sorry I'm questioning him, but like I don't trust Lee a little bit, because like the first thing he said was, right, he was talking about the solution in the vial, and he says that it's stored differently than how it typically is, and it's kind of stupid and it changes the color. He gets angry about having to explain this, and he says he had to explain it multiple times in the day. But how could that be true if there was only one other person. If it's only one other person that signed in today, then that shouldn't have, that he shouldn't have ever got mad, because he shouldn't have, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know, man. And this seems a little weird. He doesn't ask about the bloody tissue, and he doesn't ask about, we don't get any comment about the gum. It's not the gum that I'm really concerned about, it's the tissue. So, I don't know. Smile, you're on camera. We gonna talk about that? No? Okay. The landline is on. That's where the farm techs and I play phone tag, and where the insurance reps and I play chicken, also known as peer-to-peer authorizations. And we learn about those in college. Please ring bell for services. That will not be necessary. An escape door. The stairwell to the roof. Interesting. Maybe coming behind the plexiglass when I'm not here? No. Maybe? 5 o'clock. Okay, Mr. Locked. I certainly hope so. Okay. Hi, Lee. My angel. Give me a moment. Don't go back yet. Can I do it anyway? Okay. Miro Senna. First rest today. Let's use all that. Okay. Man, am I as jaded by Ernest Comte? Is that so? Yeah, famous early German romantic painter. This was found in his house after his untimely death. The verso contained directions and instructions to have his body buried at the site of Jade. It passed just a few days after finishing this. The cause of death was pronounced a mystery. Really? The rumor goes the land was so hauntingly beautiful that it drove him to madness. The later theory was that the area contained some parasite that lay dormant in his system for a few days and they killed him. Like cordyceps affect its host and compel its descent to sunlight, so Jade attempted cop into the earth that it could feed on his corpse. Really? I was just paraphrasing something I read online, and like, this is like the 1800s. A lot of deaths were a mystery. He was definitely just killed himself. If you read his journal, he was psychotically depressed. I don't think I was supposed to say that if I want to keep my monetization, which I don't have. I'm poor at detecting jokes. Are you messing with me? No, it's Cough. This is Art History 101. I did think this was kind of dark piece to put in your mental health waiting room, but whatever. Thought it was a calming scene. And it is. You're not wrong. Whatever the guy did after he made this shouldn't feel affected how you feel about it. Is that supposed to be telling me something? I'm just about done. Come on over. Is that supposed to be telling me something? Talk to Lee. What you doing? Just finishing a CEU. What? A continuing education unit. Oh. Sounds boring. You have to do them to keep your license active. You gotta continue your education, I guess. You continue to waste my time. That's what they do. Well, our EHR, Electronic Health Record System, is ancient. It only runs on the PC in the back. That's where I spend 24 hours a day charting. Charting generates RVUs, relative value units, which is what my employer cares about. But the CEU website is so new, it only runs on the PC out here, so here I am. You guys love using abbreviations, huh? It's like your favorite thing. Saves time on the charts. I still don't trust Lee. I kind of don't trust Lee. For him to put a painting like that, so she understood real quick. Let's really take a second to analyze that a little bit. She understood the meaning of that painting. He understood it for the visuals. She understood it for the history. I feel like, I don't know, bro. I kind of feel like, is that intention? Like, I feel like I'm supposed to predict something here. Like, her mental health is gonna, like, Angel's mental health is gonna get worse, and he's not gonna know it, but she, you know, she's gonna feel it. Or something like that, bro. I don't know, bro. That's over with. Thanks for your patience. Let's head back. I'm gonna try to stop theorizing mid-video, bro. Let me stop, bro. As long as I don't get anything strong, I mean, you know what I mean? Perpetrators on the one nice. Please not attempt to bring hundreds of needles from home to dispose of here. They will not fit. Is that something that happened once? I wish it were only one time. Why would a person do that? I wish it were only one person. Take a seat. It's weird that they're asking me that. Alright, check it off. I remember. Very good. Even if you ran here again, you had a couple minutes to cool down. So let's get a good resting heart rate. Okay. Temperature of 98.5. Pulse of 62. Quite low again. What can I say? He went over 53. Very similar to the first time. And for the blood draw, you can touch my arm. You're beating me to the punchlines today. Lovely. There it is, the intercubital vein. Oh my gosh. These pronunciations. Make a fist if you would. Darn, I forgot that part. You're doing good. One and two. You felt faint after these blood draws? A little. It's kind of hard to tell whether it's the blood draw or the drug right after, you know? Make sure to drink some fluids. Electrolytes are good. Move the needle and wrap your arm down. Wait. You got blue bandages. Well, yes, I did. It took several weeks to come in after I placed the order. Forgive me. It's a nice purpley blue, too. Not turquoisey. Would you prefer turquoise? No, this is great. Thank you. Very good, then. Oh, he got bandages specifically for ganglicious. The old color syringe again. Oh, it's the old color again in the syringe. That's what's throwing me off a little bit. It is. They went back to the old manufacturer, is my understanding. Nah, brother. Nah, brother. Nah, brother. Unless they were doing that in small doses, I still feel like that would be a multi-week process. There's no way. No, I don't believe that. I don't believe that. I'm gonna be real, because you have to understand, things on a business level take weeks to do. So there's no way that's true. Wish I had better information. Like I promised you, the active ingredients have not changed. Okay, I believe you. I don't. 1, 2. You alright? Seems to hurt more every time. Be my aim. I'll try to do better. Don't forget your jacket. Wait. We're at the halfway point now. Please keep coming back if you can. Kinda curious. Have other people doing the trial stop showing up? I'm not at liberty to violate provider patients. Ooh! I'm not at liberty to violate provider-patient confidentiality. Right. But over half our original participants have missed their appointment date and become ineligible to continue. Yeah, it doesn't surprise me at all. The trial sponsor, Neurocena, anticipated this fallout, tried to cast a wide net. They didn't require an ADHD diagnosis, merely suspected ADHD. As is the case with you, was sufficient to qualify. Okay, but if they wanted a successful trial, maybe they should have thought about how ADHD works. Go on. Give us a few appointment reminders. Call, text, email. Give us 500 halfway through and 500 at the end, so there's a reward sooner. Schedule us a taxi to and from the clinic if you want us to show up. But I guess that's me specifically, since I can't drive. I hear you. I'm not in charge of the protocol for trial participants. I assure you my regular patients receive plenty of reminders. I can assist you with just my regular patients. See, little things are starting to add up, and it's starting to hit me in the noggin. You know what I mean? It's starting to hit me a little bit, because it's like, what do you mean? You know, I don't know, bro. Maybe it was just me overthinking it, or underthinking it. And I can assist you with transportation vouchers since you're on federal health insurance. No, fine. The bus is, well, there's a bus, and it runs sometimes. But making it so far, my point was more so for other people. It's hard to navigate the medical system in general, that's all. But wouldn't it be great to navigate it less frequently? Have a medical implant that lasts for 6 months? Not have your prescription denied at the pharmacy because it's day 29 instead of day 30? Yeah. I'm hoping the sponsor will make possible. Even if the CEOs in the ivory towers of privatized healthcare never step foot in a low-income clinic in their life, even if how they conduct their trial makes little real-world sense. They call the shots, basically. Correct. Stop shooting the messenger is what you mean. Welcome feedback. Want to know what you think? So my patients more heavily on the H side of ADHD are refreshingly honest about their experiences. Yeah, I know the type. Zero filter. I'm pointing filtering when it comes to certain subjects, like the medical system, because it's BS. It's your words, not mine. The medication will have been in your system for 1 month this time next week. You may feel more pronounced effects from this point forward. Okay, sorry I was late. I don't know if I said that this time yet. Don't worry about it. I'll see you again in 1 week. Yep, see ya. I don't know. I don't know. I don't think I trust him. Okay, it's old lady again. You ran here again? I made it. I got this girl. She has her own. Oh my gosh, Shorty High. I absolutely love this character. Shorty? Not even black. It's not even the same kind of shot. It's not shoddy, it's Shorty, but still. Yeah, you're my fellow Shorty. I was gonna say, what is your name? It's Angel. How about Angel? That's so cute. Wow, your little Angel. Oh, I'm Audrey. I forgot her. It's like Adriana something. I forgot her full name. Audrey, hi. How's the trial going for you? Or are you not doing the clinical trial? No, I'm just like a normal, regular patient, I guess. I'm trying to think about like what that really means, whatever. Oh duh, I should have thought of that. It's cool, yeah, I come here for my salts and bars. You know how it is. Do I? I've always been kind of a, I don't know if I can say that, whatever. Whatever. Oh, can I say that? That's what my friends call me. Oh. I'm so glad I questioned that because yo, do not get me fried. Do not get me fried. Oh my gosh, bro. Oh, can I say that? That's what my friends call me. It seems like you got a lot of energy to give. I don't think that's a bad thing. Really not now that I'm mostly working on my feet, you know? Getting my GED was hard, but things are way better these days. I totally get you. Is that like a knockoff switch in her hand? Like, what is that? I totally get you. Having a clinic that's this chill has been super great. Isn't Lee kind of funny? Call him my dealer. He hates it. My dealer? He's always like... She's making his face. Oh, this got to be a top tier character. Well, the infrastructure of the brain is... There's buildings. Blah, 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 blah. He was like that. So tense. He's giving closet case or basket case. Like, pick one, right? What? Boyfriend's here. Good seeing you again. Take care, okay? Never mind. Oh wait, no, I'm sorry. I got Audrey and Angel mixed up with Angel and Lee because I have a feeling. Hey Lee, are you peeking through the door, you nut? Good evening, Angel. Hi, Lee. You're on time. I must be cured. That's the only plausible explanation. I didn't manage to leave my phone on the bus here. I only got it back because someone got off early to hand it to me. Oh. Maybe I'm not cured after all. Well, let's find out. For this questionnaire, shall we? Okay. Would you relocate to the back room first? Here's fine. There's no one around. Let's do it. So did he hide around as to not have to talk about Audrey or whatever her name is? Audrey, I'm sorry. Their name was like Adriana Gonzalez, somewhere like that, right? I can't remember. I saw her name and I didn't remember at all. But he was hiding from her, so I mean, I don't know. You're just fine. There's no one around. Let's do it. In the past 2 weeks, have you noticed a change in your ability to complete tests in the home or workplace? Yeah. Yes. I did some chores and stuff. More than usual. In the past 2 weeks, have you noticed time passing more slowly? Yes. A little bit. Have you experienced heightened anxiety? It's about the same. Have you had what you would describe as an anxiety or panic attack? No attacks. I'm happy to hear that. Have you experienced delusions, hallucinations, or paranoia? No. Have you exhibited increased signs of depression, including fatigue, apathy, and general malaise? Not increased. Not increased, understood. Things have been worded better at work? Well, they only scheduled me like 4 days this week, so one of my coworkers wanted me to hang out after a shift tomorrow, and that hasn't happened before. That's great. Well, we get you on your way then. Sure. Let's get it in. So Audrey has her GED. That's what I learned from that entire conversation. And she has a boyfriend, that too. Those are two standing points that I'm sure are so important. Let's get your vitals first. $28, pulse is 65. Kidney over 60. Tired today. I had to burp, sorry. Labs first. Can I? Thank you. Put your fist, please. He said, can I, though? You did lead with can I, so something's changing. Is everything okay? Yes. 1, 2. Question. How many faking these streams getting they push from machines? I can see behind the smoke of mirrors. Alright, never mind. Yes. Aren't you touching my arm when you put the Velcro cuff on? Like, why not ask about touching in the beginning? Great questions don't always have great answers. I assume palpating the bare skin to find the vein led to some patient complaint, whereas BP cuff placement did not. It's like drawing attention to it. It makes it weird, though. There's some very important legal rights and protections that medical patients have in theory, and then there are some bizarre ways those rights get implemented in practice. Living in a litigious country combined with working in the field of psychiatric illness. Well, anyway, do people actually go through with suing? Could have figured it was an empty threat. Lawsuits are quite common. If you see patients directly, you're almost certain to be involved in a suit at least once during your career. Really? Yes, but being named on the complaint doesn't mean much in of itself. As long as you practice within your scope and you documented it, you'll usually be fine. Well, now wrap your arm with blue. With blue. One, two. Well done. I don't know why it burns so bad. You didn't used to. You aren't the only one who has told me it burns. It's nothing to worry about. Okay. So there's one other person. Well, hold on. He did say that other people have done this treatment, but they haven't gone the full way, right? Because they just stop. So it's possible that this isn't doing anything. Dang, she puked. I saw her skin turn slightly green. Are you alright? You just got really nauseous for a sec. Nothing actually came out though. Ew. Need some water. Please sit back down. No, I'm okay. I just slept too fast or something. Sorry, I don't mean to be dramatic. I assure you you're not. Why not sit down? I know, I gotta get to work. Also, I'm trying to show up at work on time. I don't want to blow it now. Alright, please take it easy though. Yeah, 6-hour shift on my feet. Easy peasy. But, okay, see you, Lee. Dang. His sprite reminds me of Olimar from Pikmin 2, dude. Specifically Pikmin 2. I'm sorry, no, Pikmin 1, not Pikmin 2. I'm not a furry, but your art's pretty good. Do you do OC trades? This one came out so pretty. Hey, hi. You still down to chill with me after work? Yep, cool. Just wait by the front for me. Alright, sounds good. Go to sleep. Alright, Angel. You better get it in. Alright? I want to see. Oh, God. What y'all got me doing, bro? I got my girl Angel tweaking, bro. We're about an hour in, by the way. Ooh, she is slow. Alright, let's check that name list. She's just not saying anything. She's just not saying anything. She's just not saying anything. She's slow. Wait a minute. Whoa, she's slow? And not only is she slow, she's not commenting on anything. Like see, like nothing. Like nothing's like, you know what I mean? She's like non-verbal. I kind of, hold on, dude. No way. I checked the plant previously. Okay, I couldn't have interacted with the door before. Okay, cool. I'm just trying to make sure, bro. It seems like she's dying a little bit, bro. Yes. Come on. I'm not too late. I'm not. What's he even doing back there? The door was unlocked. Someone must still be here. I mean, look at the clock. It's only... The camera? What? Oh, that threw me off. I knew it. Something's not right. It's been something off this whole time. Oh, I'm glad you saw it. Why have I been feeling watched? Why is it always so empty? Why is there no receptionist? The receptionist leaves at 4:30. Where did you come from? Where did you come from? Where did you come from? She comes in half an hour earlier than I do to field calls and prep the schedule. It helps make the day run smoother. The last we generally set appointments for is also 4:30. We have been encouraged to enable as many trial participants as attend as possible. Evening, Angel. How are you? Fine, yeah. Okay. We go back or can follow me. You can see she got like a little irritable there. She went nonverbal on any descriptor. And then she kept ringing the bell. She was getting irritated. So her emotions are out of sync. Wait, let's get your... I didn't press anything there, by the way. He's just going... It's going autonomously. Is it... No? No? Didn't I say no? Did I say it out loud? We're just going to stick it in. There it goes. Is that supposed to mean something? It hurts. One, two. And then out. It's the same thing. Why am I like this? Angel. 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 Huh? You're done. Oh. Your hoodie. Get your hoodie. Brother, your hoodie. Three-hour long game, by the way. I have to keep this in mind. This is gonna be 3 hours. We're currently an hour in. I'm gonna do 2 parts to this. Today, I'm gonna do an hour and 30. And then I'm gonna stop. And then tomorrow I'll do another hour and 30. And we'll end it off there. Or tomorrow as in my tomorrow. I don't know when it's gonna come out though. This video might not even come out tomorrow, realistically. Or see, today's Tuesday. This video might April 22nd specifically. I don't think this video is gonna come out today or tomorrow or this week. Hello. Hi. I'm late as always. I was gonna lock up soon. You seem a bit anxious. Are you in a hurry? Yes. No, not really. Let's do the needle so I can go. Very well. Let's head back. I've heard people who take ADHD medicine or emotional control medicines, like depressants, have a negative response to depressants. Oh, so I didn't press anything. He's going autonomously now. Like they have a negative response and they feel like they feel empty when they take them. So I wonder if it's the same thing here. But I want to keep in mind that the chair doesn't have the hoodie anymore, and I haven't seen the hoodie yet. Hold on, please allow me to write stupid questions. Go for it. And she's starting to not like these questions, and she's starting to not like the treatment anymore. Past 2 weeks, have you noticed a change in your ability to complete that? Yeah, sure. Experience heightened anxiety? No. Actually, put yes, whatever. Have you had what you would describe as anxiety or panic attacks? Have you experienced delusions, hallucinations, paranoia? If I was having delusions, I wouldn't know, would I? It's like part of being delusional. When I say freak though, I should have put that down when I signed up. You write that in with whatever else you added. Nope. It's stuffy back here. Would you mind if we stepped outside for a bit? It's okay if you don't want to. Fine. Oh wow, my left arm hurts. Okay. Oh yeah, we're finally going up here. This way. So her emotional is like more twinged, you know what I mean? It's more like she's more aggressive now, which is weird. Oh, this looks like a Mori, or not a Mori, I'm sorry. Um, well, kind of, but it also looks like Yumi Nikki. Wish the view were a little greener. No, the air is still nice. It's chilly though. That's my favorite jacket. Probably left it on the bus like an idiot. No, you left it on the chair. Did you take mine? I'm plenty warm overheating. Overheating it. I don't trust him. I don't trust him. We left it on the chair. Hold on. I peeped it. I peeped that. I don't trust Lee. I left it on the chair. Where could it have gone if it's not on the chair? Hmm. Right? So if we left it on the chair, we come back, it's not there. The only person in the chair or around it is Lee. Lee knows where this hoodie is. He's deliberately not giving it to us so that he can get in on us. On God, right hand, that's what's happening. There's no way that's true. Okay. Warm, thanks. Grown man, I would assume that it's warm. You're like 113 and he's like probably like 130. He don't look that much bigger than you. everything feels off. It's just a horrible time to try some new untested medication. These side effects are doing really weird stuff to me. My roommates are driving me insane. There's stuff going on with my family and my job. The weeks I work less and I can't even enjoy the time off. I'm dirt poor, I have no car, and as soon as I manage to cover one expense, some surprise bill comes or something else breaks. Where you live, a small place? It's a 2-bed, 1 bath, 3 people. My roommates are dating. I mean, kind of, whatever they are. It's dirt wheeling it. They don't clean, they eat all the food, they're loud, and they hate me. They wish I wasn't there, but they need the rent money. We're easy sharing close quarters. I'm from a big family, so I'm sort of used to it. But my mom won't talk to me anymore, so that's another thing to pile. I'm sorry to hear that. I feel sorry for my siblings who still live at home with more of our family. Now they gotta do the stuff I used to do. Chores, cooking, translating at our appointments. Oh, so she speaks another language. I'm down on them. My family's big too. I just moved out last year. Yeah? Yes. I'm living alone for the first time in my life. I want to live alone, but I am a bit jealous. The house is old and it's way on the sticks, but it's mine. But from here, where I'm standing, it sounds really nice. Just barely surviving. My life would need so much fixing that time and time again I have proven I can't do it by myself. Need more help than I can get. I don't really have anyone real close with him in real life now. I mean, there are people I talk to sometimes. When I think of my friends, it just feels true. You were invited to spend time with your coworker recently, weren't you? You could be a star of something good, right? How'd that go? Went. Angel? What's wrong? I don't I don't know what to do. Something happened? Oh dear God. Please do not tell me it's what I think it is. There's this guy at my work. Oh my God, bro. Please do not tell me this is what I think it's gonna happen. We don't work the same hours. I never know when he's going to be there or not. Anyway, he's the one who invited me to his place to hang out, he said. Oh my God, it's gonna be. Oh no. No, bro. Oh my God. Jesus, come on. I believed him. Dude, this is terrible. That's so sad. No, I already know what's about to happen, bro. Now I understand what disturbing topic they were getting at. His roommate left as soon as we walked in, which I thought was weird. Oh god, bro. So his roommate was in on it. Or at least was either his roommate was in on it or his roommate was just completely oblivious and they conveniently had to set up so that they could, oh my god. Started coming on to me the second we were alone. I just kind of froze and let it happen. I've been really lonely. I figured, some people do that. They hook up like that. When was this? I don't know, a couple weeks ago? Since then, I've just avoided him at work. I try not to look at him. It's not a big place. He's friends with a lot of the guys in the back. Even though he doesn't speak Spanish like them and I do, they still like him better. Even though he doesn't speak Spanish like them and I do. Oh. Oh, so she speaks Spanish. Okay, okay. So that's what her family speaks. Okay. I still like him better. Sorry. He kept trying to talk to me, so I decided to speak with him one-on-one alone. We went out to his car after work. It was late. It was raining pretty hard that day. I thought it hurt my feelings that he didn't even bother to hang out with me first. And it wasn't okay to use people like that. And I cried. It was so embarrassing. He said it was a misunderstanding. Then he hugged me. Then he started touching. Oh my gosh, bro. Wow. Dude. I tried to push him away at first, but I froze up again. Oh my gosh. I just couldn't believe it. Wow. That's. Oh wow. I couldn't believe someone would do that. Angel, have you called the police? What, you want me to pick? Oh wow. How am I supposed to pick something like this? The result's gonna be the same. The result's gonna be the same. If I say yes, it's gonna be this. The police didn't find it to take it seriously enough. If I say no, it's gonna be I didn't call the cops because I didn't want to ruin someone's life. I already. We'll just put yes because you know what I mean. I tried a few days later. It was humiliating. The cops showed up 3 hours later after I called. Remember the details of the day. I went to his place. I never got his address either. After I got out of his car, I walked to the bus stop in the rain. When I got home, I took a scalding hot shower. Everything you're not supposed to do. Wow. Never forget the look on the cop. Yeah, see, I told you, bro. I ain't exasperated. Like I was such a waste of time. Angel, I think you need to get away from this man. What, I should quit? I think you should consider it. Why should I have to quit? How is that fair? Not fair. But it's just some shoddy minimum wage job, right? Anyone can do it. I'm completely worthless, right? That's not... Well, I like it better there than the last 4 places I've been in. At least I used to. But I haven't suffered enough yet. Or, so what? I haven't suffered enough yet? I should lose my job, too? Maybe take some time off to put some space between you and him. My rent is due next week. I can't just not work. That's not an option. I have 0 savings. I have nothing. People like you wouldn't get it. I can't make that sound. It was a bad idea to tell this to you. I don't know what I was thinking. I regret it already. Please just forget about it. Wait, don't leave yet. I want you to understand too, if I would have said no, the story would have probably been the exact same. She would have felt the shame. Probably like, more than likely she would have felt shame. Okay, whoa. Let me put this in words. Well, hold on, Angel, are you okay? It's Lee. I'm sorry to contact you like this, but I'm concerned. If you could use someone to talk to, I'm here. Please don't do anything rash. Okay. Now let me say it. I think that Lee. I don't think that Lee. I think that obviously this interaction I had from the beginning. I understood that I thought this interaction was kind of weird. Just you don't just suddenly invite someone to your house after just meeting them. You never do that unless you have an exact reason for doing it. I didn't think that it was going to be good anyway. But obviously I didn't want to make that assumption. But with it happening, I think she said twice in a row from the same dude, I knew that calling the cops or saying nothing was going to have basically the same exact result. The cop wasn't gonna was either not gonna take the case seriously, or she was gonna feel extreme like guilt. It was one of those two. And if I didn't say anything, it was gonna be that she didn't want to ruin someone's life, which would still be to try to avoid the guilt and try to avoid ruining his life. Either way, it was gonna be a bad thing. I knew it wasn't gonna win. There was no winning factor in that. Oh, I just realized that it's a phone, not a switch, like I said it was earlier. And her room gets dirtier, by the way, so she has depression. Sleep. Her roommates are probably gonna kick her out and everything, bro. Week 8, Wednesday. So he's probably waiting around for her. I don't know. I really don't know if I trust Lee though. You know what I mean? I'm not sure I trust Lee. I'm gonna be high. I don't think I trust Lee. He's too the thing about Lee is he's not well, like he hasn't done too much to prove himself a bad dude. Week 8 Friday. He hasn't done too much to prove himself as a bad dude. It's just there's certain actions that make me think he's a bad angel. Okay. Here. Yeah, only 2 days late. I apologize for texting you. I had your number from the intake form. It wasn't appropriate of me. No, I appreciated your concern. Was it right of me to just dump all that on you, run away and not respond? I'm sorry. There's nothing to be sorry for. It's humiliating coming back here, but I need the money pretty bad. I still... I mean, huh? I'm speaking loud enough, actually. I just realized I said that like while leaning back. I can't lean back into my mic. I have to lean forward. I can just set my mic forward, but then sometimes I lean forward and then it's too loud. Whatever. I'm relieved to see you again, whatever the reason. This is the last session. There's one final questionnaire we have to do. Thank you. The past week, have you noticed a change in your ability to complete tasks in the home or workplace? This week is better than the last week. Past week, have you noticed the time passing more slowly? No, this week was a blur. Have you experienced heightened anxiety? Yes. Hope we can excuse the insensitivity. Whoa. Hope we can excuse the insensitivity of these questions. You're just ready for most script. I know it. Have you had what you would describe as anxiety or panic attacks? Yes. Have you experienced delusions, hallucinations, or paranoia? Yes. Have you exhibited these increased signs of depression, including fatigue, apathy, and general malaise? Yes. That's good enough. I haven't seen her exhibit a positive emotion, really. I mean, maybe there were like 1 or 2 times she did, but I've only really seen the sad like that crying and the sickness, or like neutrality. If you followed me to the back, sure. And also, I want to mention that all the colors are really like depleted and like kind of pale, but like the certain things like pictures in the fishbowl are like bright and colorful. Which I wonder if that's supposed to signify anything. 98.2, same as the first time. Plus 67. 3 over 54. Here, you can touch my arm. Thank you, Rachel. Let's see, are we ready? Yep. Nice needle. And we're done. No injection this time? No. There's no point in giving you more without having to come back to bundle your loans. Oh yeah, makes sense. That's it, huh? That's it? Seems like whatever it was, it didn't really work for me. It's firmly against policy, but there's nothing you or I could do to change the results at this point. Over now, I'll be candid with you. Do double blind test. This is a double blind test. You're randomly selected to be in the control group. Control group? Yeah. That's the group selected to receive a placebo. So this entire time, you've been sticking with me. Seeing me with saline? The packaging, the coloring, the viscosity, everything is visually identical to the real medication. And so neither you, the patient, nor I, the provider, know the difference. So then, how'd you know? The only thing that can't really change is the taste. Dextroamphetamine. God! Concentrates are unmistakably bitter. There is no doubt in my mind that you were given it. That what you were given was placebo. What were you tasting it for? I was concerned after our last two visits that something was not correct. There was some missing piece of your medical history causing a dangerous contradiction. Contradiction, whatever. I know now that that was not the case. You had other extenuating circumstances causing your arrest. But before I found that out, it worried me enough to want to rule out the possibility. Oh, so it's just spit in my head, huh? Great, awesome. I'm just crazy then. Everything from shortness of breath to hallucinations can be normal responses after a traumatic event. But the drug could have been, you know, making me act reckless. Maybe that was why placebo effects can be very real too. Nothing you reported has been unreasonable. I just think I'm stupid. Never once thought that. It all just seems really flawed. What about the results you never got from the people who dropped out? It's like the people who need the implant most aren't even going to be represented. Well, I'm inclined to agree. This is phase 1 stuff. We're really looking for the side effects too egregious to ignore in too large a number of people. The blood lab is the important part. The questionnaire is an opportunity to tell us something is very wrong. The company gets you just enough data out of just enough people to slap the abstract on a slideshow for their shareholders. Sorry, my nose is sucked up, dude. They need money. They need the FDA and DEA to allow them to move on to the next step. So as long as the number of people who end up gravely disabled or dead is statistically insignificant, they move to phase 2. Lots of red tape, lots of financial constraints. Like a bunch of garbage. Yes. Here for a moment. There it is. Your compensation is promised. Receive $1,000 check. Cool. Well, I forgot to get to my shift. You don't usually work Fridays. Manager told me to come in, so yeah, you're cooked, buddy. Wait. There, I gotta. Oh, you're hearing that? It's my hand sanitizer. Sorry, I'm trying to wipe my hands. Just hold on. Don't go. Work. It's money. I can give you it. Just don't go to work tonight, okay? Don't go where that guy might be. Come with me. It's one night. Okay. Alright, so where you guys might leave off, it's like we'd have like what, 6 minutes left till 1:30. But of course, you know, I mean, this game is definitely 3 hours long though. I can sense that. Oh man, my phone's about to die. Do you have a charger at your place? I do, but it's unlikely to be compatible with your newer phones. We can check. No big deal, it's my fault. I'm bad about remembering to plug it in. About 35 minutes away. It's kind of out in the sticks, just so you know. You said that before. Hope so far. Best I could afford if I wanted an actual house with some land. Even a doctor like you? Oh no, I'm not a doctor. You had read my jacket. What? Let me see. PMHNP. Practitioner! And that's all I know. Yes. What does that mean? Yeah, there we go. Psychiatric mental health nurse practitioner. Knew it. Didn't I say I was mid-level? I don't know anything about medicine. Wanted very badly to be a doctor. Orthopedic surgeon specifically. Make good money, fix people up, make my mother proud. Got straight A's all through middle school and high school. Fast track accelerated programs. I thought I'd be fine in med school. Thing is though, gifted kids are just that. They're children. We 20-somethings who are hung up on how smart they must be because they learned algebra in 5th grade instead of 7th. We revisit that grade level material as an adult. It's not actually difficult. Point being, college is a hard slap in the face. I got C-minuses through pre-med. I took the MCAT. I didn't score well, so I took a gap year to study and retake it. Worst mistake of my life. We fell apart without the structure of school. See, the grace periods of my loans were ending, and I needed to start working. But a pre-med degree by itself is useless, so I started settled for getting a master's in nursing. The courses were a joke compared to the MCAT material. But still, don't you like run that place you're working at? You see people prescribe stuff. Like supervising physician is off-site. I practice independently, but it's a grunt work. Running and box shuffling, punting referrals to specialists, groveling in peer-to-peers to insurance companies for approval. That's a big one. Generate billable encounters for private equity with all the liability of a doctor and none of that respect. Nurse practitioners tend to not be regarded very highly by real doctors. Well, I don't know about all that. The way you're talking about what you've accomplished is kind of delusional to me. Like I was in remedial courses with the sped kids. But I think if you'd been in there, you wouldn't say stuff like this. Still, you got into a university, didn't you? The only reason I got into art school at all was my portfolio. That's how I got a scholarship to afford it. It had nothing to do with grades. I didn't want to go, but my mom forced me because she didn't get the chance. And I dropped out. So when you say you're not highly regarded, it's like severe enough ADHD can dramatically alter the courses of people's lives. I think there are highly intelligent, creative, competent, round pegs out there being shoved into square holes. Showing up, following through, being persistent, keeping promises, remembering details, all things you need to do to seek treatment for ADHD. In the first place, it's a catch-22. It can be frustrating It can be a frustrating patient population to work with. The reasons they're so frustrating are the same reasons they could really use the help. Yeah, well, who knows what my life would have been like if I had gotten treatment as a kid. It's pointless to ruminate on it. We are well beyond violating provider-patient propriety at this point. I will refer to you to someone nearby who can see you, if you'll allow me. Yeah, that'd be good. Thanks. Whew. Okay. Oh, let's go. Saving twice in the first 2 slides, baby. Okay, alright. That's where we're gonna leave this off. Because I think we've hit the halfway point of this game. Excuse the mess, brother. Your house is beautiful. Yeah, man. Okay. So this game is like actually does cover some pretty deep topics. We probably won't be seeing what comes of those deep topics until the late stage of this game, which is going to be a whole other 1 hour 30-minute video on its own. But aside from that, you know, this game is really lovely. Seriously, art style is nice. The artwork is nice. The story so far has been actually pretty simple to keep up with. I didn't trust Lee at first, and I'm gonna be real with you, I kind of still don't. I feel like there's something this game isn't telling us, especially, like, you know what I mean, especially with the whole painting thing. Well, no, I feel like the painting thing was supposed to be, you know, she's fine on the outside, but on the inside, well, fine-ish on the outside, and on the inside she's just completely shutting down. I think that's what that's supposed to represent. And I think the fishbowl in like certain interactions are supposed to indicate that these two are, you know, like they have something in common. The question of this game though is, can I trust Lee? So far I don't trust Lee. I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't trust him. He empties the bag every day, and he didn't say anything about the bloody napkin, the bloody tissue, which is weird, right? You would think that that would come up, but you know, We don't know what the significance of Audrey is on the main game unless she is a hallucination. So my theory right now is that if Audrey's name is Sign, then she's a person, which it was. But part of me thinks she doesn't exist and that she's actually what Angel wants to be. I mean, they have the same beginning letter, Audrey Angel, you know what I mean? So it's like, something tells me that Audrey doesn't exist, but I am not going to say that. And you have to remember, Audrey is never seen in the same room as Lee. Just saying, he never acknowledges her, and they're never in the same room. I'm not saying that they're the same person. That's not possible. But if Audrey were a hallucination of Angel by the end of the game, I wouldn't be shocked. And if Lee were a bad guy, I mean, I don't want to believe that. I don't really want to believe Lee's a bad guy, but I don't know. It's little. I don't know, bro. Maybe it's just a story here, and I'm feeding too deep. But whatever, bro. But I'm gonna let Lee excuse this mess. I'm gonna send y'all off. If you like this video, make sure you like and subscribe. Please show the game some love. I'm gonna drop the link. This game is great so far. Show me some love. Like, comment, subscribe. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.